Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Doug White down here in Alabama. I want to talk to you this morning about the truth movement. And everybody talk about truth and who's got the truth and what is the truth. You know, they throw that word around now like a football. A lot of the people that are talking about truth are really telling you a story. But my idea of truth is whatever God says is true, whatever the spirit of truth says is true. It's truth is what God says is truth. And a lot of people are saying, well, especially amongst the religious communities, are saying that this flat earth thing is a distraction and doesn't matter and stuff like that, you know. But what I say to that is, well, let's just take this one scripture, John 16:13. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. So really what they're saying is that it doesn't matter about, the ground beneath your feet. It's they're saying that it doesn't matter. They're saying a truth. This is a truth that God is not interested in all truth. So, but the Spirit of truth wants to lead you into all truth. That means on every matter that comes up, He's leading you into all truth. So I think what's happening there is in the religious community or the so-called Christian community in America, most of them, if they don't deal with this issue, are on the wrong side of history, because I believe God is behind it. And I believe that He's revealing it to the people, or to His people. And that's just my opinion on the matter. Well, I didn't want to get into too much, get pushy about religion and stuff today. But so I'm going to talk today about girls. I want to talk about how I got married. Been married for 50 years. And how it happened to me. Well, first off, I'd like to say I don't believe in drinking and driving. And I think that's a bad thing. Of course, I did it when I was young. I'll have to admit, I did it. I drank and drive. What got me to quit drinking and driving was what I quit drinking, altogether, really, was the fact that you can't really drive if you drink. If you drink during the day, that keeps you from being able to drive. I love to drive. One time my kids called me and they needed me, and I'd been drinking, and I went anyway, but I shouldn't have gone because I could have got caught. But so I just quit it altogether. But it's that's just my opinion on drinking and driving. But I want to tell you the story about how the drinking got me married. How it helped get me married. I used to wonder. We had a teenage club down there in the valley, West Point Teenage Club. We had all kind of great bands that would come through there. And I had this friend. He could talk to girls, but I'd just get Frankenstein frights when I'd be around. I'd lock up. I couldn't say nothing. I didn't know what to say. And I used to wonder, what in the world is he talking about? What do they talk about? And what do girls want to hear? And so he one time I got I hung around him one night, and he carried it home. I was sitting there with him in the living room. I hear what he talking about, and it's nothing. I heard what he's talking about. It was nothing. You could talk about anything, the paint on the wall, anything, girls just want to talk and they want some attention. So I got thinking, well, yeah, well, that's how they do it, So the next weekend, they had it on Saturday night. They'd have the dances down at the Westport Teenage Club. Good bands, the Bushmen, a lot of good bands. And anyway, that place would fill up, and there'd be girls over there. And I stopped up on top of the hill where they had this package store, and they'd sell it to young people there. They under 21, drinking at the age of 21 back when I was in school. And they'd sell it to you at, I think I was about 19. I got to be about 19. I'd go in there and get it. This was I got after I was out of high school. I didn't drink while I was in high school, but after I got out, I won't, So I tanked up at the top of the hill, and when I got to the bottom of the hill, I went in the teenage club. When I walked in, I put chewing gum and wintergreen mints in my mouth and freshened my breath up and went into the dance. And I could talk to girls. and I found out that you could just talk about anything. It doesn't matter what it is, they like me to talk about, how pretty they are. But anyway, one night I was coming back to the bowling alley, and I walked in the bowling alley. I think my friend was with me. And these two girls walked by, and I had been drinking. And I knew just what to say. What's your name? That's it. All you got to do is say, what's your name? Start out with that. What's your name? I could remember that. And, anyway, it turns out that we struck up a conversation, and, the rest is history. But I drank back in, and that kind of helped loosen my tongue, And I don't advocate drinking and driving, though, because I had a dream about it one night, and it was about all the people who'd been killed, by drunken driving. So I don't believe in that. In Bible days, when people got drunk, they fell over in a ditch and didn't hurt nobody but themselves. But now, we have these vehicles, real dangerous, It's just a big missile going down the road. So that's my view on that. But drinking did help me get married, because you remember Lynyrd Skynyrd said, what's your name, little girl? Well, that was the end of my, that was, that's easy to remember. What's your name? Start talking about that. And that's just how I got married. Been married 50 years now. And anyway, it's been raining here. I just got through carrying my granddaughter to school. And I have 3 sons and a daughter and 7 grandchildren. And anyway, we come down here in the country and babysit and do around for all the grandkids in our twilight years of our life. And well, I guess I'll just wrap this one up. I ain't got much more to say on this little video. When I think of something, it takes me a while to think of something. I'll just come back later on in the day, when I think of something. But I like talking with y'all, and appreciate all the nice comments that people put up on my videos. Thank you.